All right. Well, good evening, everybody. David Imoniti here. I am actually calling from Houston, Texas. I saw we had people calling in from all around the country on this call here tonight. This is going to be a live opportunity presentation on Nvisionu. This is a company that was birthed really January 1st, 2022 is when the thought, the vision was really put into my heart. And we actually launched the company officially October the 3rd, 2022. So we're talking a little over 60 days now that we've actually been in business. And what an amazing first 60 days it's been. I am so excited for you to be on this call with each and every one of us tonight, because I've got some special people that have done some special things that I'm actually going to introduce you on this call as well tonight. So let's go ahead and jump right into the information. I have been involved in this industry of networking now for the last 18 years, and I wasn't always successful at it. My first 5 years in this industry had no monetary success whatsoever. But back in 2009, I was very blessed to have really all of the stars aligned, so to speak. What happened for me was I was able to find a company at the right time. I was able to find an opportunity at the right time. You hear it all the time that timing is everything. I don't think timing is everything, but I do believe it's extremely vital to success. So I was able to have that happen for me. Then I was really able to get connected to the right leaders, the right people that had the experience, had the results, had the roadmap that I could really follow. And, you know, the type of person that I am and I was back then is, if you show me exactly what I need to do to be successful and it's already proven that you've already done it, I'm gonna listen, I'm gonna follow. And that's exactly what I did. So having the right leadership is so critical for anyone that's ever gonna be successful in anything. But then also we had a compensation plan that was extremely lucrative. And then we had a product that worked. Now, when putting this company together, we wanted to have those opportunities available for each and every one of you. We knew timing was going to be on your side. We knew that we had the right leadership. We put an incredible compensation plan together. And then now we actually have something pretty unique, because we tapped into really two different worlds, but at the same time. See, our company, Nvisionu, is the health and wealth company. So we actually launched two platforms simultaneously, but it's all centered around the vision of positively impacting the lives of 1 billion people. And we're going to do this spiritually, physically, and emotionally as well, because that's the total you, right? We don't want to just impact people physically or just impact people financially, or we want to impact you spiritually as well. We want to impact you emotionally as well. And that goes to our culture, that goes to our environment, that goes to how we treat people on our corporate team, how we treat people that are in the business, not in the business, how we treat our customers. All of that goes into the particular culture and vision that we have here with our company. As a matter of fact, we want the world to envy you. All right, that's what we want. We want the world to envision you healthy. We want the world to envision you wealthy as well. And like I said, launching these two platforms has been pretty powerful, I would say, over the last 60 days. We're having so many people get results on both sides of our business. Now people are saying, hey, David, I normally wouldn't do products, but man, I love what your products are doing. And then some people are saying, I normally don't do digital, but I love the digital learning platform as well. Is there a way for us to be able to do both? And we're actually going to come out with a pack that's going to allow you to be able to do that, where you can actually simultaneously at the same time take advantage of our wealth side and also our health side as well. So let's talk about the digital learning platform that we have. All right, our digital learning platform is pretty powerful, because what we've done is we've actually found a company that can actually build our LMS. What is an LMS? This is a learning management system that will literally house every single course that is available out there in the marketplace. We're going to have it available right here on our digital learning platform. So if you're an individual that says, you know what, I want to learn about Web3, I want to learn about the metaverse, I want to learn about, NFTs, I want to understand that world. That world, ladies and gentlemen, trust me, one day, that's where a lot of business, that's where a lot of transactions will be taking place. The digital assets that will be purchased there, the digital assets that will be used in that world, ladies and gentlemen. You want to have the education, you want to have the knowledge on how to navigate in the metaverse. And we have a course that teaches you how to do that. Well, maybe it's real estate that you want to get involved in. And there's so many different nuances when it comes to real estate. We decided to go with a universal appeal and actually launch an Airbnb course. Why Airbnb? Well, because all around the world, this is an industry that people are tapping into. Average, ordinary people are tapping into the Airbnb space without actually owning any of the real estate themselves. They're showing how you can actually manage all these different properties and start earning residual income in the real estate space. And you look at transportation, a lot of people are coupling their Airbnb business with a transportation business. Let's say you have a listing and someone books it, right? An Airbnb listing, but guess what? It comes with a car. And let's say I'm traveling to Florida and I get an Airbnb, maybe I need a car as well. Well, guess what? You have that service available to me. So multiple streams of income is what we're showing people how to actually build. And then we're showing people how you can attract more customers to your business. We put together a digital marketing course that actually helps you build your brand, allows you to be able to attract more customers to where you're not having to go out and find them. They're coming to you. There's actually strategies and techniques that you can actually learn, all right, that a lot of experts know, but a lot of times they don't want to teach it to you, right? Right? But we have a course that shows you exactly how to do that as well. And to me, I think the most important course we have is our financial literacy course. You know, right now, so many people are not knowledgeable about money. They don't know what to do with it. They don't know how to make it. They don't know how to preserve it. They don't know how to pass it on. Some people don't even know how to budget. Some people don't even know what's the first thing I need to do to start saving money or start investing money. Well, we actually have a financial advisor that manages hundreds of millions of dollars in revenue. She actually put this course together. She's been doing it for 17 years. A to Z, everything you would need to know about money is available in that course. Ladies and gentlemen, our digital learning platform is absolutely explosive, but here's what's going to happen. We are, over the next year, over the next 2, over the next 3 years, we are literally going to have every single course that you could possibly think of. It will be part of our digital learning platform. So our real estate aspect of our courses, it's going to have all the different nuances in there. If you want to learn about, how to refurbish property, if you want to learn about commercial real estate, it's going to be available in our course there. If you want to learn about really how to trade, how to invest, that's going to be part of our financial literacy course that we have. If you want to learn about cryptocurrency, that's going to be part of our technology and our metaverse course that we have. So guys, we're building all of that right now to where when you look up a year from now, 3 years from now, any course that's available out there in the marketplace, it's going to be available right here with Nvisionu, because that's wealth. Wealth is knowledge. Knowledge actually leads to riches. You know, most people are focused on how can I get the money? No, you need the skill. You actually need the wealth of knowledge, and that allows you to go and attract the money that you're actually looking for. Now, why did we decide to do this? Well, we just paid attention to the trend. See, right now today, $100 billion every single year is generated in the e-learning space. Now, here's one thing I can guarantee you. 10 years ago, that was not the case. It was not the case. People were not learning online at the pace that they are right now today. Well, guess what, guys? You missed the growth of 0 to 100 billion. What if I told you that over the next 2 years, the growth is going to go from 100 billion in revenue to over 325 billion? That's how much of a growth spurt it's about to take. So imagine you being in the middle of that, having a chance to have a piece of that pie. People want to learn online. They actually want to work from home. And so we were going to tap into that. All right. We were going to create a platform that allowed us to really tap into that and give you a chance to get a piece of that pie. Now, the funny thing about the digital learning platform, and this is what we realized in a form of business, people are going to come in because they want to learn. But once they learn, they're going to leave, right? There's no need for me to stay if I've already learned about the metaverse. If I've already learned your financial literacy course, why would I keep paying a monthly subscription for something I already know? So here's what we decided to do. We said, you know what? We're not just going to have a wealth platform. We're also going to have a health platform as well. Because if we can provide incredible products that help people in their health, help them feel good, help them emotionally, I think we have something really special here. So here's what we decided to do. We decided to dive into energy, weight loss, and sleep. And we created a perfect body balance package. Now, when you look at what it is that we have here, in the last 10, 15, 20 years, the top network marketing companies in the world have been in the health and wellness space. And we could have gone with a pill, we could have gone with a shake, a drink, which are all great. We will have those things. But we decided to go with a spray technology. Why? Because of the effectiveness of this product. We're talking about a 93% absorption rate. Ladies and gentlemen, 8 sprays below the tongue. That's how it works. 8 sprays below the tongue, boom, you've got empowerment. You've got our empowered spray, you've got energy. Ladies and gentlemen, for me to do what it is that I do, for a lot of our leaders and just people all around the world that are really into fitness, this is an incredible product that gives you tremendous amount of energy without a shadow of a doubt. And then we've got a keto-friendly product called Crave that really helps you manage your weight. How do you manage your weight? You manage what you eat. So this actually curbs your appetite for sugars and carbs, keto-friendly product. This right here is getting a lot of buzz. We have a few testimonies a couple of days ago, even yesterday, people losing, 10 pounds, 20 pounds, 30 pounds, even as much as 30 pounds in 2 months, utilizing our Crave product. And then we've got the dreaming spray. Lack of sleep is a challenge for a lot of people. All right. It is. 62% of people out there suffer from sleep deprivation. Well, the dreaming spray is a powerful product. If you have trouble sleeping, you're out there, you say, well, I have trouble sleeping. Get back with the person invited you to this call and just try the dreaming spray. I'm not going to tell you what it's going to do or what it's not going to do. Try it for yourself. Okay. And then you see. I just saw someone put their down 4 sizes in a month. Wow. That's incredible. I mean, so many testimonies. And we're going to create a platform where people can actually go and share, where you can actually go and see all the testimonies just from these 3 products. Now, get this, guys. We're actually launching 4 other sprays. We're going to have a vision spray. That's going to be for your eyes. You're in front of your phones all day long. You're in front of computers all day long. It's affecting your vision. It's also going to help with focus. We also have Be Fit. I'm excited about Be Fit. It's a great tasting product, and it's a fat burner. So it goes with Crave. It goes with Empower. I think those 3 right there are really, because now you got the energy, you got the appetite suppressant, and you got the fat burner. I believe those 3 are really going to really create a lot of buzz, okay, for this company. And then we've got Calm, which really helps people emotionally, all right? And then we have Forever Young. This is an anti-aging spray that we've actually put together as well. So 7 sprays. And we're actually launching these 4 new sprays. We're launching it in January, guys. We're actually going to launch it January 13th to the 14th. You're going to get a chance to be first to actually get your hands on the 4 new sprays that we have coming out. So I'm extremely excited to introduce you to a few people that, really saw the same information you just looked at and said, you know what? I want to take advantage of this. I don't want to just be a customer, right? I actually want to share this with other people as well. And when you look at our marketing strategy, we decided to go the non-traditional route. See, the traditional route is where we spend millions of dollars on advertising, TV commercials, radio commercials. We pay celebrities, we pay for endorsements, and you go and buy it because you like that celebrity. Well, that has absolutely nothing to do with you becoming financially free. We wanted to go with a marketing strategy that allowed you to choose what you were worth. So when you look at our industry, $325 billion just last year was generated in the network marketing space. And companies are paying. Some companies pay 30% of the revenue. Some pay 40, some pay 50%. Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? They're paying it out to people just like you. So you're talking about an excess of anywhere from 130 to 150 billion dollars in commissions. They were paid out to people just like you. And our compensation plan is really second to none. So you can get started. Choose one of the product packs that we have available, bronze, silver, or gold. If you want to start with our health side, $239 to $11.99, depending on the package that you want to start with. And then we have our digital, $199 to $9.99. You get one course all the way up to all the courses that we have, or you can just have 2 courses with our silver product. You start with 9 sprays, 27 sprays, or 54 sprays. Completely up to you how you want to start. Now, once you do that as a customer, you can now share it with other people and start earning points, accumulate points. We have a customer program that allows you to accumulate points for sharing this concept with other people. And now you can use those points, redeemable as dollars. You can buy more product with them. You can actually resubscribe to our digital learning platform as well. And then unique opportunity here is for you to actually retail the product. People are retailing it, guys. I'm telling you, some people are retailing $35 a spray, $40 a spray. You're talking about a little over $1 a day for people to lose weight or have more great energy or better sleep. People are paying that all day long. And we're actually building an e-commerce site that will be just for you. All right. This is also part of what we're releasing in January. So you guys know, we are in our beta period right now. Our corporate team, they're working round the clock right now, getting prepared for the launch of our company. This is not a holiday for us. Okay. We are going to be working all throughout this month to get ready for the launch of this company. And I'm really, really excited for what's about to happen. But just in the beta period, I want to introduce you to some individuals that came on board and have done some amazing, amazing things. I see a few people on here. I'm going to start with this incredible woman. She's out of the Maryland area, Rhonda. All right, I think we call her Big Money Rhonda, and just an incredible person, incredible leader. And I've watched her in the face of adversity. I've watched her in the face of what would make most people crumble. I've watched her just be great. And she's actually a diamond in our company. Diamond is you've done $100,000 in sales, ladies and gentlemen. And she's actually done that in record time. Incredible leader. Rhonda, I want you to come on and share with us. I know you've participated big time in the Fast Start bonuses. Talk to us about the Fast Start bonus. Talk to us about what's happened for you just in 60 days that you've been a part of NVU.
Well, first and foremost, I definitely want to give it back to you, Mr. Imoniti. You are an amazing, phenomenal leader. You have done so much for not just me, but for numerous of people, change people's lives, creating millionaires all across the country. I'm so excited and blessed and humbled to be a part of this amazing company. And thank you so much for allowing me to speak tonight. So in this amazing company, ladies and gentlemen, I was blown away when I saw literally my first check for the week. But my first check for the week was almost $14,000. $14,000. I almost fell off the my floor. My chair to the floor because I was like, wait a minute, is this real? And I wanted to hurry up and get it out before they told me it wasn't real. So I was excited, and then it just kept coming. The next week it was another $3,000, and then it kept going. And I mean, before the month was over. In that month, I made $19,800 in literally 30 days. And I'm still making money. Every week, there's a check coming in. And I'm so excited about this opportunity and what it's done for me. I mean, I got people calling me every day that love the sprays and just really excited about it. So, Mr. Imoniti, you have done a phenomenal job of changing people's lives, and I will ever be so ever grateful for everything you've done for me. So thank you so much, and thank you for this opportunity to share my story. And thank you.
Well, thank you as well. We appreciate you as well. And, Rhonda, I can't wait. Very, very soon. I'm thinking July of next year, at the Alive Conference. Okay, that's what it's called. It's called the Alive Conference. I can't wait for you to share the total story of everything that you've been able to overcome. Okay, you and your family. And what's going to be amazing about it? It's. I don't know if you're going to be able to get through it. You may be crying the whole time, but it's going to really impact a lot of people. So I appreciate you coming on and sharing that. But guys, the Fast Start bonus, this is where a lot of people really, really have a lot of great success right away, because it allows you to earn in so many different ways. It's a 3-level Fast Start. You can earn $50 for someone coming in on your 3rd level. If they came in at gold, you can earn $50. If someone came in on your 1st level at bronze, you can earn, $25 if someone comes in on your 3rd level. It's silver. I mean, this comes in every single week for the people that you personally introduce the product or this platform to. All right. So it's a fast start bonus is paid to you on a weekly basis. Now we also have something called a binary commission. The binary commission, ladies and gentlemen, is where you build two teams. You have two marketing teams. You have a left team, you have a right team. Now, every single week, we're going to calculate the sales that take place on your left team and on your right team, and we're going to pay you up to 20% on those sales. So kind of give you a breakdown of how simple it is. Well, you introduce the concept to two people, and then those two, we're going to teach them to do exactly what you did, which is introduce the concept to two. Two turns into four. We'll take those four and we'll say, okay, let's introduce it to other two people. And now you got 8 and 16 and 32. And you hear Rhonda's story, and I want you guys to understand, there's no income claims here. We're just showing you what is possible. But you know what? There are people that get involved in this business that do nothing. There are people that get involved in this business, they make little to no money. Some people make $500 a month. Some people make $50,000 a month. It's all dependent on the work that you actually put in. But look what's possible over a 12-month time frame. If everybody just enrolled too, you would have 4,096 customers in your business. And if all they did was only purchase a bronze pack, right? That's it. Just 9 sprays, ladies and gentlemen, you're looking at $300,000 in revenue is what you would have generated for that month. And you would have the chance to earn 20%. 20% of 300,000, you do the math on that. Okay. And I want to bring on another leader right now that I know has taken advantage of the dual team and has taken advantage of the binary check match as well. I want to bring on Michael Ali. All right. Michael Ali onto the call. Michael's all the way out there in Trinidad. He's got a very powerful testimony. Michael, you there with us?
Yes. Good night, sir.
How are you, sir? How are you doing?
I'm fantastic.
Awesome. Now, Mike, I know you're in Trinidad, and you got involved in the company 60 days ago, and you're on the cusp any day now becoming a double diamond. Okay, is that correct?
Correct. Very good.
Yeah, and double diamond is 250,000 in revenue. All right, so that's also in record time that you would be doing that. But I want you to just share what's happened for you over the last 60 days that you've been a part of NVU.
60 days is like an absolute movie for me, right? Guys, you know, I love the space, right? The space of direct sales, network marketing, right? I had no experience from it, within it. You know, before when I got involved, you know, back in 2017 with my last company, right? But I made the decision to start with this company, right? So I've been involved for 5 years in this specific field, right? And, you know, just trusting the process. I did the work. You know, big shout out to my coach, my mentor, Mr. Gary McSween. And, you know, in my first week, I was able to do 28,000 US dollars, right? You know, commissions, right? Including my bonus for hitting diamond on day one, right? I was like extra 10,000 US. I did 55,000 US in total in my first month, right? And I'll tell you that that's life changing, right? If you compare that with my job, where I worked for 11 years, right? You know, doing security back in our company, you know, as TCL in Trinidad, I would say that was about 4 years pay, right? In 1 month.
Wow.
Right? 4 years pay in 1 month.
And, so, Michael, I'm sure people are listening on like, okay, that's just crazy. That's just nuts. And I can't believe it. And guys, whether you believe it or not, it doesn't change what's in his bank account. Okay. I know it's real, right? And I'm sure he knows it's real. And I want you guys to understand, this is not, it's not a claim. All right. This is we're showing you what is possible. This doesn't happen for everybody. Mike, I want you to talk about the work that you put in. How much work did you and your team put in to be able to accomplish that level of success in that short period amount of time?
We put in a lot of work. I don't know how it is for other individuals, but you know, we basically obsessed, you know, with working the business, right? It's like a habitual behavior for us. I mean, we created new habits. I know some people probably like to watch TV, you know, listen to music, probably watch football, you know, play pool, drink a beer, right? But we created habits, you know, of new habits of of producing income, right? So I always doing the presentation nearly every day, speaking to people or doing launch calls, so it come like a second nature to me, like muscle memory to do these things to produce an income, right? But what I love about the business, I'll tell everyone on the call, right, is the perfect business, right? You don't have to answer to any boss, right? You work with people who actually like you. I mean, going to a job with everybody, trying to backbite you and these things. You could sleep on your own bed because 11 years of my job, right? I've never got a full night's sleep unless I take a sick leave because we used to work shift, right? But over, this period of time being involved in the space with network marketing, sleeping on your own bed, right? That's a blessing.
Awesome.
I really appreciate that.
Oh man, appreciate you coming on and sharing. And I know you just shared your first 30 days. I can only imagine what it's been the first 60 days and where it's going to be the first year. I can't wait to hear your first year testimony. I know you'll be one of the 50 millionaires that this company is going to produce in its first year. And, interesting, people say, Mike, people say, well, it's only the people at the top that make the most money, or the people that brought you in, they make more money. But you have a sponsor that I'm going to bring on right now that brought you in the business. Raj is out there. Is Raj, you there? Raj also went diamond, and he's also a day one diamond. So he's part of the first 10 diamonds in the entire company. All right. We'll go down in history. And what's amazing now is he went diamond, but also broke a diamond. All right. And Michael broke a diamond as well, which is Jeremy. So they just have, just acres of diamonds over there. Is Raj on the call with us?
Yes. Good night. I'm on.
Hey, buddy. How are you?
I'm great. Funny that you would say, I keep hearing it about these businesses, in the world of network marketing, those individuals, I always have to say, God forgive them, for they know not what they say. Michael Ali, he actually hit diamond before me, and I brought him into this business. Basically, we all moved across, we looked at leadership. We saw you, and we saw, Mr. Ivan Tapia, and we also saw our mentor, Mr. McSween, moving across, so we all started at the same time, basically. But Michael was in my last company. He was with me. He was signed by my brother, actually. So he wasn't a direct sponsor to me in my last business, but he was a direct, I sponsored him in this business. He actually hit diamond before me.
Now, let me ask you a question, Raj. Did that bother you at all? The fact that he hit diamond before you did?
Of course not. The thing about it, I knew the type of work that these individuals were doing. He has a phenomenal team of individuals, and as he will say, and I would have heard one of his leaders say, they are massively obsessed. So at the end of the day, I know the work that they were doing. I know the work that I was putting in on my other end as well. So immediately after him hitting diamond, I was able to do it as well. There is no animosity, no jealousy. We are grateful. When we do our local events, I have no hesitation in saying, that even though he would have made close to 30,000 in his first week, I made 21. That's $21,000 in 1 week as a school teacher. I do this business part-time. You will see I have a little bit of grace at this point in time. Normally I'll be clean shaven, but I'm actually in the process of marking papers right now for the end of term examinations. Wow. So I am marking papers at this point in time. I'm doing this business part-time. I was able to sponsor a diamond. I was able to hit diamond. There's another diamond in my organization. And tonight at 9, we are going live on Instagram. We have a series of Instagram calls coming up for the next 10 days. And we are able to achieve this element of success. At the end of the day, every single person in this business, you all have the platform. And sir, with yourself, Mr. Tapia and Mr. McSween at the helm, what's happening? If you're not in this, something is wrong.
Well, I appreciate you so much, man. Congratulations. Go ahead and give everybody an A. That's your market, okay? Just give them an A, okay? But I appreciate it, man. Congratulations. I hope you guys paid attention. Part-time school teacher in Trinidad. I think the population in Trinidad, Gary, what's the population out there?
1.4 million people.
1.4 million?
Yes, sir.
All right. We got more than that in the Galleria area, ladies and gentlemen. We got more than that in the Galleria area, and they're breaking diamonds like crazy. So just keep that in mind. All right. But I've got, let's see, do I have another person here? Let me bring on, I'm gonna bring on a heavy hitter here on this call. Justin Owens. Justin is a double diamond with our company. And this gentleman is multiple seven-figure earner. It was not a surprise, all right, that he went double diamond. And I don't know if he's going to share what's happened for him in the first 60 days. But Justin, if you can come on and just share. We were talking the other day. I want you to talk about framing, how you started to frame what was happening in the first 60 days, because a lot of people don't know how to frame. And what I mean is their perspective on things. I want you to come on and talk about that before we move on here.
Absolutely. Can you see me? Can you see me and hear me?
Absolutely.
All right. Awesome. Well, first of all, I just want to say, shout out to you. Grateful for you for putting this together. And I'm over here listening to the stories like, man, this is amazing, because this is, just the beginning. It's 60 days. And I think, we were talking the other day, I thought about, the last time I did a business like this, it took me, 90 days to get to, 10,000 a month. Right. And I'm listening to people on this call, like first month, 20,000, first 60 days, X, Y, Z. And I'm like, man, that's amazing, because I know where that trajectory, I know where it took me. You talk about multiple seven figures. I mean, because it took me 90 days to get to 10,000 a month. And then it took me another probably 18, total of 18 months to get to, higher levels, it was
no, seriously, 18 months to get to what?
25,000 a month. Yeah, 25,000 a month, and then
25,000. 18 months.
And then from there it was like another maybe 9 months to get to six figures a month. And
wow.
But here's the thing: a lot of times it's really easy to look at where you ended, but people forget about the start, and it's like, all right, well, but what did the start look like? Because now if I look at some of these stories, I'm like, man, wait a minute, if your first month is this, well, now what happens 2.5 years from now? Well, man, if your first month, your first 90 days is here, well, man, what happens in 2 years of consistency? What happens? And, listen to some of these stories. My story is great, but I'm excited to hear the stories of like the Michaels and Rondas. I mean, we had people in the group, Dave, that first month, they were like, my first week, I made more. My first week was my biggest month in the industry. Right. My first week was my biggest month, and they went on to create their biggest month. Some people making over, 30, almost 40,000 a month, others over 20. And then, some of these people, you start adding in what their residual is going to be in just a couple weeks, because that's still from the first month. Now you start saying, okay, wait a minute. My first 30 days, this is what it brought into myself and my family. And I think when you can start having a call like this, and, there's some companies that the only thing you can brag on is yourself. But when you can have a business where, man, you can just brag on other people in your business, like, man, oh, this person made, 17,000, this person made 12,000, this person made 11,000, this person made 15,000. Then you start seeing how special this is, because you start seeing that, man, families were able to get something special to happen for them. And I'm still blown away that this is just the beginning, and I think people that are here is like, man, I'm 60 days in. Imagine if you can now be that new story 60 days from now, then what that turns into. With some of the things that we're going to be doing next year, it's going to be absolutely incredible. I mean, the people are already setting up their Airbnbs. Somebody saying, hey man, I'm looking at, look like I'm about to get my first booking. People are setting up the trip. We haven't even got to those stories yet, Dave.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
We haven't even got to the stories where, hey, look, my Airbnb is making this amount, because it's only been 60 days. We haven't got to where the summertime, where people have got their business running, and now you've got people renting your cars all summer, and you got an extra stream of income. And I've rented my car and make great money. And so you start looking at that, and then you start adding in the income potential. You start adding the stores. It's going to be game over, man. So I'm excited about it. And then where this thing is going, man, is to the moon. So yeah, man, I'm excited. First 30 days, I won't say a number. I know it's definitely over six figures for sure. You know what I'm saying?
And we're gonna close on that, guys.
Win, love, victory.
And once again, it's not income claims. We're just what is possible. Okay. Some people make nothing. All right. I want you guys to, if you're guests watching this, I want you to understand some people get involved and they do nothing and they make nothing. All right. Now, some people get involved and they see the opportunity and they go for it because it's available. You know, you heard Raj sponsored Michael. He earns a 50% check match on his binary check. That's why he's not upset. Okay. He makes 50% whatever he makes on a weekly basis, ladies and gentlemen. And then when you look at our residual part of our compensation plan, that right there, ladies and gentlemen, please, if you don't remember anything, just think about this. Your team, your network generates $1,100 in sales. Your residual is $500. Within our first year, we're going to have thousands of people, thousands upon thousands of people making $500 a month. Now, it doesn't seem like a lot to you, but it's a lot to me. It's a lot to me because I know $6,000 a year makes a big difference for a lot of people. I know that. I know a lot of people that don't get $6,000 a year raises on their jobs. So if I just stop there, that should be enough for you to say, you know what, me, but I can share this with someone else and help them become successful in this business. This part of compensation plan goes all up to $600,000 a month. All right. But that's for your big players that really see it and really want to hit it big. So I want you to get back with the person that bothers you on this call. I've spent the last 3 days with you guys twice a day. Super excited for the growth that's happening. Don't forget, January 13th, 14th, we have our launch event that's happening in Las Vegas, ladies and gentlemen. In Las Vegas, it is happening virtually. We're going to be in studio in Las Vegas, but we're literally going to have thousands of people from all around the world that will be part of the launch. January 13th, 14th. We got so many announcements. We've got so much that we're going to be releasing on that day. I want you guys to remember I told you this. We will look like a completely different company come January 13th, 14th. Mark my words on that. Every department of our company are working right now. Everything is falling into place, getting ready for this launch. The right people are coming in, okay? The right opportunities are happening. The right relationships are being built in order for us to launch and take off January 13th and 14th. So be there with us, guys. Be there with us virtually. Events.envisionu.com. Events.envisionu.com. Get your ticket now. It's $97. It is going to go up. That was the early bird pricing. It is going up January 13th. So you got about another week or so to be able to take advantage of that early bird price. All right. See you guys. Love you. Congratulations again. Good night and God bless.